Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer, and welcome to Tennis Manager 2021. This is episode number one of a brand new Let's Play series. If you like what you see here, do be sure to hit that like button. Also, subscribe for more content. I do sports management games in general, and so this is right up that alley. This is a brand new release from Rebound. Rebound, this is only their second game that they've put out, and it's kind of a continuation of what their first title was. Their first title, Tennis Manager 2019, but that was a mobile-only game, so they've now developed it further and releasing it for PC consumption. It's just out in early access today. Let's go ahead and begin a new career. So in this one, we're going to be playing the role of a tennis academy manager. So we're going to oversee a group of athletes, try to develop them through their careers. Now, none of these pictures actually look like me in any way, shape, or form, so which direction do I go? I don't know. Wrong type of veteran. I am a veteran, but not that type of veteran. Not senior citizen, but let's see. Maybe in this classification, as I'm not young anymore. Oh, and I don't look like a slime ball either, so. Hey, that is closest other than skin tone. That might have to be what we go with. All right, so here's what I've opted for when it comes to my manager. I care more about somebody who can get a return than somebody who can serve. A serve can occasionally pick you up some points, or you can just get it in play and then play goes on. But a return, right? If you can't return the ball, then you're going to lose points again and again and again and again. The serve isn't going to cost you points. It can occasionally gain you points as long as you get it in play. So for me, a return is much more important than a serve. So I've upped the points on that. Basic play, forehand, backhand, so upped the points a little bit there. I kind of set a minimum of 6 to everything. And then movement, be able to get across the court and be able to return the ball. Those, I think, are key attributes. So that's why I've upped those. And then try to go for the management side of things. Motivate, you need that a bit. Communication, obviously need that a bit. But negotiation skills, we can get far better athletes that way. And then player evaluation, player management are going to be pretty pivotal. Also, experience, going novice, 1 of 9. And technically, that would be my experience. So, hey, there you go. All right, so to select the academy you will join, we have choices of which academy we're going to be a part of, or we can create our own. Ooh, I like that idea. We're probably going to create our own, but let's take a brief look at what we have out as choices. We have Florida Tennis Academy, and that's the only American one. As if I'm on the opposite side of the country of that. I would not pick that one for the life of me. And why would I go with a foreign one unless it was like, say, the Philippines, where my wife's from? No, not an option. So, easy choice. Create academy. Are you sure you want to create a new academy? For the first game, we recommend you choose an existing one. Oh, no. Well, I've got that little bit of experience from Tennis Manager 2019 anyway, so let's be bold. So when we enter the game with our own academy, where's the racket? Where's the racket based in the United States is bare minimum. We've got a 1 tennis ball rating, I guess you would say. In terms of infrastructure, it's literally the bare minimum that you could have. So we have a level 1 sports center, level 1 medical center, level 1 youth and scouting center, and then don't even have a business center. Also at this time, we begin with just a single player, Diane Perry, French 18-year-old. She's ranked 304. It's pretty low on, and you can see a lot of 8s to 10s. She's got decent forehand, backhand accuracy compared to other things. Positioning also, but all in all, quite weak player. Win ratio at just 29%. We're talking about a beginner. So that's what we start with. Fame is just 4, though she is a little bit experienced. First athlete under contract. Right now we have just 100,000 is our current balance. So that is a little bit of money, and the infrastructure part, it's only 60,000 to get that business center going. Average revenues of 2,000 per month. It would take a little bit of time to recover what we spent, but that's probably a good thing to get that going quick, because the business center is primarily responsible for increasing our revenue, and we're going to need that. And we're not going to get it by winning anything right now, so probably that business center is going to be the best way to go. I don't know how badly it's going to hurt us to spend 60,000 of the 100,000 we have played through this yet to kind of see what those impacts are going to be like. But honestly, I think this is going to be a no-brainer. Average revenue, again, in time it'll pay itself off. We're going to need that. Now, the 150,000, we obviously don't have that. We're down to 40,000 right now. We'll have to see how our finances are going in terms of prediction tolerance level. Okay, we need to keep that above that mark. We don't want to drop below, it looks like maybe 25,000. And we'll see. We have tournaments, equipment supplier, academy businesses, and then from the board itself. Now, let's go ahead and check out the inbox and read some of this mail, what they have going for us. We have Natalie Towsey and our assistant. She says, "Hello, gamer. As requested, I ordered the construction of Business Center to start today. Business Center should be ready in 120 days. So that's a little downside that we've got to wait a little bit longer on that to be completed, but that's fine. Welcome to the Academy. We're thrilled to welcome you into our Academy. We hope to achieve great things together. Our assistant will guide you through our facilities and explain to you how things work here. We will discuss our objectives for the season later. We will introduce you to public this evening during a press conference. All right, there are tutorials about circuits, ranking, World Tour, Women's World Tour. We have juniors, boys and girls, professional, 1,500 players, 570 tournaments. The men's has 2,700 tournaments. That's a lot. Only the 16 best results are counted. Weeks 44 and 45. So we are following a full year format, it looks like. Junior leagues, boys and girls circuits, amateur, accessible only to players under the age of 18 at the beginning of the season. Players under 18 can play on a pro and amateur circuit at the same time. They have the 2 rankings with priority given to the professional. For the juniors, 10 best results in tournaments are counted, and their finals are on week 47. Next update of the rankings is scheduled. I'm guessing that is a January. This is probably a European-based calendar, so January 4th. Considering that's less than a month from now, I would... All right, circuits. That would be the tournaments. We have our rankings, and we are not high placed. Okay, this is all ages, what category, the prize money, all of that fun stuff. Of course, we have our breakdown of our player. We have planning, so we can make a roadmap. Player does week by week. Okay, so we can schedule out what they're going to be doing. Tournament calendar, not scheduled. I think we need to get them assigned as soon as possible. We definitely want to start getting in some training right away. But do I even have any staff? Staff assignments? Oh gosh. It's all me. And other than physical training at 1.5, that's all we've got. We're not good. We're not good. So coaches, trainers, physios, we probably try to add staff. Aisha Naimana, 24-year-old Burundian, who, like me, is pretty poor, but actually not is a whole lot worse than I am in a lot of ways. Negotiation, player management, and ability to provide care. But she does have a 7 there, where I have a 1. That takes care of the physio part. We should probably try to hire. We have an agent, we have an analyst, we have a scout. Okay, this is what they are all making. I'm not making anything. That's good. Let's try to recruit a trainer. Maybe just one up front. Pretty weak. I'm thinking we might have to go with this one, who does have some qualities. All right, now I'm supposed to be good at negotiation. Let's see how this goes. We have room for 2 trainers on staff right now. All right, there we go. They still had patience. We've got them signed. We were able to save a little bit of money on that. All right, you know what? Let's take just one for a moment, and we'll see where we're at, because we don't know how bad things are going to be expense-wise. Final answer within a week. All right, presentation of the Academy. Brief presentation of the different aspects of our Academy team. Yes, Diane Perry has chosen to join our Academy. Minimum goals, set contract, leave the Academy. Okay, other assets, brand new tools, possibility of upgrades in terms of infrastructure, build a staff. By the way, we're starting with that minimum money. That was the lowest you could start with. We are setting ourselves up with a challenge, starting from the bottom, trying to build to the top. All right. Objectives for the upcoming season. Let's see what happens. I don't know if that's our actual objectives. Let's go ahead and go to the objectives menu. Let's see. Keep current players. Maximum 1 accepted departure due to minimum target not being achieved. All right. So keep Diane Perry. No problem. She's somebody we want to develop anyway. Financial objectives. Have a balance above 0 at the end of the year. Reach the level 1 for the business center. There you go. We're already in progress on that, so that's good. That'll be nice. And then we just need to keep a positive balance. So we won't go crazy spending until we know we can actually maintain. So let's say we lose 1,000 a week. If we're losing 1,000 a week, we're going to drop into the red before the end of the year. Increase the reputation of the academy. Okay. Increase. Well, it's from nothing. It can't be too hard to do that. Okay, is there a confirmation button of any kind? No, that's just, it is what it is. But we don't have the trainer just yet. We'll get there. We'll get there. You're telling me to do something that I'm already trying to do, but can't do yet. Now, one thing I can do, though, is we can work on our training schedule. Because right now it's blank until next week. Let's see if we can... Oh, past slots. Okay. That's in the past. We can do this, though. We can change this rest into something. And, I don't know. Serve accuracy is definitely a good thing. We need serve accuracy. We just need to get it in. Doesn't need to be hard. Okay, training match. Muscle massage. Looks like we've got about a couple things per day, except for a couple days here. So let's go ahead and we'll do the endurance test and then take a rest after, and then let's add in a little more. But footwork and balance, I like that. That's a good one. We'll add that in. All right, match game plan. Let's go ahead and put something else in this day as well. All right, so we do have training coming up. Tournament registrations. Hard surface early on. Let staff handle registrations. Might not be a bad thing. Let's do that for now. It's not like she's going to do much winning. We just need to get her involved. Push into a new week. Okay, here's our training program, which we've already worked on a little bit. All right, weekly team report. See, her ranking has somehow moved up, even though she hasn't done anything. She's in good shape. Her morale is not good, but she's in good physical condition. And we can see she's already gained speed, footwork, agility, reflexes. So that's a good sign. Potential's not great. 3 to maybe 4 stars. Ooh, relations. Oh, I like that. Staff relations. Okay. It's going to impact on how she does with things. See, we're pushing forward a couple days. And there, Raina, sign the contract. Come on in. Okay, that did cost us a little bit of money to get her signed on. But let's go ahead and do her assignments now. And look at that. Okay, let's see what happens if we add in Raina to each of these areas and see what is her strength. Clearly we want to take her off of that one, as that's our strength, and this is her strength, so we can pull her off of there, or pull us off of there. And there you go. Now we're not overstretched. That's going to improve the quality. We've gone from one coach who was overstretched and only okay in a single area, and we're not talking about okay. We're talking about tolerable. There we go. Tolerable in a single area. Now we have 2 tolerable training categories and not overstretched at all. So big step in the right direction, and I think having just the single coach for now is going to work, at least for a little bit, until we can be certain that we can maintain a positive balance without having to pay a whole bunch of people that we can't afford. Okay, the Hobart Open in the first week of January, or second week of January, that is, will be our first tournament. It's 6 rounds, hard surface. There is some prize money. That's nice. Okay, so the draw hasn't happened yet, but we can do some planning for that one. We'll just have to go around here for now. We'll figure that out a little bit later on. This is a growing period for us where we sort things out. Let's go ahead and get a little more. We'll try to go light. Well, we don't need to go light. There's no tournament right now. Oh, we're going to train right through Christmas. Oh, man. All right, I like that serve accuracy part. And maybe we work on hard court mastery. All right. This week we'll probably have to back off a bit, not add in the extra work. Haven't seen any development yet, but it's only been 2 weeks. I mean, come on, how much would you expect in 2 weeks? You can see we're working her kind of hard, and it's just starting to bring down her physical condition a little bit as we go to begin the season. All right, so I just learned that you can get the detailed training reports, and this is handy. So natural fitness, right, just a 10, but you can see the yellowish green part of the bar there shows the progress that she's made towards 11. Stamina, again, yellowish green bar showing that progress towards the next level. Serve accuracy as well. So that was where we did some of that focused training. It does say that she progressed very well during the week from the super heavy general training program. We do need to start thinking about tactics. We've got a hard court, so let's see what we can do about preparing for this one. We've got on the body play, defensive base play. Okay, so mentality in each of these things. So do we want... I think for the most part we should probably be fairly defensive. All right, so it looks like payments happen monthly. And since we've just started January, we've doled out 14,000. So that's a lot to cover off. Let's see what happens in the tournament and whether we can at least recover or come close to recovering that. Otherwise, we could have a real problem on our hands because we were talking about losing 1,000 a month. 13,000, 14,000 is a whole lot more than that. So let's see how we can counter this with some earnings. And we're going to enter into our first tournament now, the Hobart Open. I don't expect us to get very far into this one. Our very first matchup, though, is against somebody who is ever so slightly below us in the rankings. And we actually picked up a seed for this tournament, one of the final seeds, the 16th, just behind us. So we're right on that edge, but our matchup is also right on that edge as well. So it's not like we're favored here in any way. We have no idea quality-wise where we're actually at. And as we're coming in as bare minimum, I'm going to go with pretty low expectations for this first match. But let's see what we have. So our opponent is in medium form, has not gotten beyond the first round, but I'm guessing that's because it's the first tournament, and so they're just kind of pulling that one. She's an aggressive baseliner. Hopefully that means that she's going to make mistakes. And if we can play conservatively and just kind of keep the ball in play, that's my goal, that can kind of work out at this level fairly well. So like if we go low on the serve, but aggressive and just do some defensive baseline play. Just try to keep it in play. That's the thing about this level, I'm hoping anyway, is that there's going to be a lot of mistakes. So an aggressive player is going to make a lot of mistakes, which means they're going to give away a lot of points. And if we're lucky, we can just keep it alive because their aggressive play isn't going to actually be quality. All right, player talk. I will still beat you on PlayStation, and I do not stress out. I slammed the locker room door. Okay, it did not help. Great. She's terrified, and that didn't help. Okay, just what we needed to enter our first match. She's terrified. All right, so we've got full 3D animation on this, though it's not great. But we are carrying serve, and we're already down love 30 as we can't get the serve in play. But that's exactly what I was talking about not being aggressive, just getting it in play, because there are just errors galore. You can see how both of them are missing. None of the points so far have come from one player beating the other. Every single point has been made through error, and we just lost our first game via errors. So it's exactly what I was talking about in terms of my philosophy here early on, is this is all about just not making mistakes, limiting errors, because that was the first time somebody actually won a point, and it was Diane. So she leads 30 love in this one, has a real chance. She's still devastated at the moment. She's got plenty of stamina, but leading 40, and there you go. Definitely not serving well. She's given away so much on the serve, even though I want her to be focused. But the only good thing is both of them are going to have the same struggles. Oh, that was so close to being in. She does get the second one in, but she's so aggressive on the serve right now when I just want her to be accurate. There you go, 2-1. Starting to take advantage. After losing the opening game, we now lead 2-1 in this opening set. That was kind of the first, or one of the only winners we've seen on that serve. She had a lot of power. She's aggressive, but basically that was the first point that she's been able to win at all, the opponent here. Zapechka. Zapechka, only winning 1 point, even though she's playing aggressive. So for us, it's good because she's making plenty of mistakes. But our problem is we're making plenty of mistakes as well, especially on the serve. But we have advantage. Chance to get the third game here. I don't know how many games we're playing in the set. Are we actually playing to the standard 6 games to win, but win by 2? It's been a while. It's been a little while. All right. We've lost advantage. She keeps that in play. This is a worrying point for us. Ooh, that looked like that was out. That was over the line. Oh, come on. She ends up winning. That was out. Animations are simplistic, and it's certainly not without fault, but it's still a cool thing. They definitely did not have this in there. Another ace. All right, 3-2. Regained that advantage overall. Looking good. So we have intensity levels. We have tactical instructions. We can give her a talk. The talk might be helpful at this point. Chance to slam. Oh, gosh. Really? She didn't get up on that one? That ball was floating all day. I think I should give her a talk here about... but it's the timing on the points. Ooh, that was in, huh? Yeah, it was. That was well out. 30-30. Ace. 40-30. Talk to him? Really? You can't... You got male and female. You can't sort that one out? They should have that sorted out. Congratulate. Congratulate's a good option here. Nice little rally going here. And we lead 40-0. Looking good. I don't see a set point though, so does that mean it's to 7? Boy. Come on. You got this. You got this. There it is, the double fault. And that is the end of the set. Okay. So, set number 1, 21% ace, 21% double fault. So, the give and take on that at least is balanced. But first serve return points 1. And that's what I'm going for tactically here. So, let's... Are you going to let me talk? No? I said let's talk at the end. Oh, there we go. Talk. So, stats so far. Total points played, 50. We've won 60% of the points, 30 out of the 50. Serve points won, 58%. Return points won, 62. And that's the thing. I'm focusing more on the return. Ace is 5-1, though. Both with 5 double faults. But there you go. Aggressive, conservative. Conservative is just get it in, and yet that's resulting in aces. So first serve percent, 46%. We're a little bit better. And the points won there. Dang, look at that. 10 of 11. 91% on first serve points won. That breakpoint save, though. She just about got that thing alive and did pretty well. Return stats, though. Look at that. Huge difference. Huge difference. Second one, okay, yeah, she was more on top of it there, but that was nice. She's had 7 winners. Really? Okay. We've only had 1, but the unforced errors. Less unforced errors. And we won that opening set. Okay. She's still frustrated, though. But she's not fearful. Nice start. An ace right off the bat to kick off the second set. I like it. I like it. That's good. And we're not devastated anymore. We're just frustrated. Step in the right direction. We're going to play a little faster here. Leading. There you go. Now 4-1. Looks like she might get this one back. 40-15. Yep, she gets it. It's 4-2. Great chance to go up 5-2 here, though, so we lead 40-0. And there it is. 5-2. Looks like she... Oh. Nice rally there. Okay, keep that in play. That was a good serve, too. And we didn't give that one up. And now it's 30-30. And she slams it in, and there you go. There's the winner. 6-2, 6-2. And we win our opening match by playing conservative, by playing defensive. Well done. And that's all the time that I have for this opening episode. So we've made some progress. We've entered our first tournament. We've claimed our first victory right off the bat. How far can we take it? Probably not too far. But at least we're capable of getting some win. We're going to get some payout. Big thing next time is going to be, how are the finances looking after getting through one qualifying round? Where does that take us? How is that kind of turn out in the payout? So I'm Decathlon Gamer. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to hit that like button. Also, do hit subscribe if this is your first time coming to the channel. And I will see you next time as we continue our journey on Tennis Manager 2021. Have a good one. Be safe out there. Bye for now.